What's happening? What's happening? This your boy checking in once again. And if you hadn't already, before we start, go ahead and hit that like button off the gristle, man. Let me know what time it is, man. Let me know you're rocking with me. But today, this is for all the EA Madden community supporters. You dig? Man, I gotta start hijacking this, man, because we got a Latino brother, man, out here, basically the face of the Madden community when it comes down to updates and everything like that, man. I need them subscribers, I need them likes, I need them views. You dig? And so I'm gonna start, coming from a real perspective and letting y'all know what's going on with these updates. You dig? And so jumping right into things, some of the key highlights of what EA has fixed in this huge update that they just rolled out. They fixed gameplay. They made changes to franchise. They made changes to the authenticity and the general stability fixed across all modes. And so, as far as gameplay, they updated general blocking, both for the run and pass blocking. They did updates to the franchise mode, which is my mode of choice. So they fixed for user-to-user trades and online franchise authenticity. So they rolled out the new alternate helmets that everybody has been waiting for. Rookie likeness updates. They done did some face scans for everybody, and general stability fixes across all modes. Again, so MUT, face of the franchise, which I don't really play like that in franchise mode. So of course, jumping right into things, tuning the pass block handoff logic to allow pass blockers to hand off rushes to adjacent pass blockers during a defensive shed move attempt when targeting a separate rusher. That's big right there, because oftentimes, man, the linemen acting stupid. Like they'll let somebody smooth on through the line and just let your quarterback get obliterated. You dig? And so I'm glad that they updating that. But knowing EA, we still got to jump into it and see if it's been a good fix. They also fixed an issue allowing a specific shed move to be too powerful and too frequent by user controlled pass rushers. I ain't really ran across that because, you really a goofy or you a bum if you rushing with the with the D line. You considered a bum. But they also fixed the run block targeting issue where the right tackle wouldn't block the defensive end on a gun spread wide slot. Weak halfback base versus specific defensive alignments. They fixed the run block targeting issue, leaving the defensive end unblocked on single back bunch quick pitch versus specific defensive alignments. So, that could happen on a lot of little formations, man, but they fixed those ones specifically. So, we're gonna really see what's happening with that. Y'all gotta tap in and let me know if they truly done updated that and fixed that. You dig? They updated the tuning, the run blocker pursuit to improve the blocking path against user controlled defenders to better pick up user linebackers, stacking behind D linemen and shooting gaps. So they trying to fix that, all that manual blitzing, that glitching out that's been going on. So, hopefully they did, but shoot, it's gonna always be a way around it. So we'll see what's happening. And then they also tuned the pass block movement to make pass blockers commit sooner to rushers, moving near the line of scrimmage at the snap. And of course, they put a development note besides this. This tuning should reduce linemen from taking themselves out of position to block blitzers and provide better prediction for the movement direction of the rushers. So again, I'm actually going to get into this in a second, man. But I had to go ahead and roll out the update because you know how YouTube is, man. If you really want to stay on top of things, you got to be one of the first ones to kind of go ahead and get everything out there. You dig? And so let's see. So they also fixed an issue allowing the tight end to be assigned incorrect hot routes after using specific pre-snap motions and bunch formations. I hate that one because I'm one of the ones who used to like to block that tight end. Roll the receiver out and block the tight end. I've been using that little trick myself, so I might have to get up out of gun bunch, man. You dig? But they also did tuning to reduce match distance on blow-up blocker interactions for user-controlled defenders. Again, that don't really apply to me. You a goofy if you kind of user in the D line. Tuning ball carriers skill moves to reduce drastic changes in speed. Tuning to reduce fumble chances for receivers playing in the halfback position. Again, I ain't really been using that Debo package like that, and I ain't really one who uses the I forget the little run around with the receiver. I forget what that's called. You dig? But I ain't really wanting to use that either. They did tuning to cover four-quarter cornerbacks. To better cover outside streak routes and trips formations. That's good. We're going to see what's happening with that. They also fixed an issue causing receivers to sometimes step out of the back of the end zone while running their routes, leading to illegal touching penalties. I'm glad they updated that. So hopefully that's an adjustment that's legit instead of them just talking or capping about it. They did tuning to give elite receivers more separation for defensive backs and man press. That's definitely we're gonna see. That could go both ways. It might go OP to where it's just an instant shed every time for an elite receiver. Tuning to better conserve momentum of receivers during mid-air collisions with defensive backs. Let's see about that. Fix an issue allowing halfback wheel routes to beat man coverage too frequently. Glad they updated that. I seen that was a big go-to for a lot of folks that I'm watching online. They also reduced the catch chance on tip passes. That also happened to me a whole lot, man. When I'm swatting the ball, it's down to going right into the receiver hand. So I'm glad that they fixed that. AI quarterbacks target user control cornerbacks and linebackers more often than face. We ain't worried about facing the franchise. Variety of animation updates for first down celebrations pointing in incorrect directions. That's a good one. Updated nickel alignment position in nickel and dime cover two man plays versus bunch formations, and they updated the Detroit Lions playbook, the live playbook, to a 4-3 defensive book and added 3-4-3 formations to the Lions' default defensive books. Now, for the franchise updates, which is the mode that I personally like and I'm in most of the time, it fixed an issue where the user trades and online leagues were not working. Computer teams were not correctly using the franchise tag. And so let's see here. So players received right below what is perceived as elite will be tagged. Tuned QB simulation stats to reduce the number of plays run in the game to lower overall player and team stats league wide. That's a good one right there because these stats be out of control. Everybody over five stacks in passing. Tuned quarterback regression. They tuned the contract acceptance factors and rates. Fixed an issue where free agency offer bars were being displayed out of order. Man, they done fixed a lot of stuff, man. So a lot of these, man, gonna be on the screen. You dig? They don't really need no explaining because that'll make the video entirely too long. So, a lot of these I'm just gonna post on here so that you can read yourself. Let's see here. Fix snapshots where it would default to week one rather than the current week. Fix an issue where if a commissioner advanced the week at the same time, a user joined, blase. Fix an issue causing Kansas City Chiefs assets to appear in the quarterback check info in fantasy draft, whatever that is. Face to the franchise, man. Yeah, ain't nobody playing that that I've seen that I know. Let me know if you playing that. I'll get that one on the next update. Madden Ultimate Team. I know a lot of people playing that. So rewards earned from completed objectives on the field pass will now continue to appear in the UI rather than disappearing. Address the issues where the wrong art will visually display in the field pass rewards track. Using reset all filters will now clear out search by name. Numerous alignment, scaling font, and other miscellaneous UI fixes. Numerous improvements to overall stability. The yard, man, I ain't playing the yard. No, I ain't even thought about that. So we'll skip that one. NFL authenticity updates. They rolled out them helmets finally that everybody wanted to see. And so uniform integration improvements for Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5. Fixed an issue causing the Bengals field art to be flipped. I haven't saw that one. Updated Bears field art, updated colors on both Lions pants, updated logos and arts for Patriots current alternate classic uniform sets. Added the following new alternate helmets for the Texans, the Saints, Bears, Cardinals, Bengals. Shout out to the Panthers, big shout out to them, and for the Giants also. And the three remaining teams that have new alternate helmets: Cowboys, Jets, and Eagles. That's gonna be included in the next upcoming title update. So if them your squads, just hold up a little second. Madden got y'all. They coming on the next. They coming on the next update. The devices 02 and devices trench helmets and face masks are now included. That's more so for the real football players. I don't be knowing the names of these face masks no more. And then they added player likenesses for a lot of rookies. Trayvon Walker, Derek Singletary, Ahmad Gardner, Kayvon Thibodeau, Drake London. Shout out to London. And go check out that Falcons franchise that I'm finna drop, man, if you hadn't done so already. Chris Olave, you dig. So yeah, they just really nothing blank for a lot of the rookies. Lewis Sign, you dig. So definitely big update. Two new musical tracks. I ain't even heard the soundtrack for this, man, because when you making you making videos for YouTube, man, they gonna strike you if you got some music on there. So shoot, I ain't even cut the music on, but shoot, let me know if they some bangers or not, you dig. And then they also, last but not least, they updated presentation and UI updates. So they fixed the issue where the end of game highlights We're starting halfway into the play. Fixing the issue where the players were wearing helmets and Super Bowl trophy celebration shots. Fixing the issue with broken camera doing crowd shot in John Madden Legacy game. Kickoff camera could be obstructed by edge wall at Hard Rock Stadium. Fixing the issue where defensive player on field was appearing in sideline celebration shot. Team would tunnel through the Cardinals props in pre-games. Fixing the issue where the players' hands were clipping through teammates' torso during Super Bowl celebration shot. Coach's chin would clip through the chest in sideline shots. I hadn't noticed a lot of these. Let's see here. Fixing the issue where a crowd member's hand would clip through jacket and crowd shot. Jumbotrons at international stadiums. I didn't even play in one of them. Tone frequency of player-specific walk-back shots. Fixing the issue where the broadcast wipe was moving in slow motion after certain replays. That was a big one. I was seeing that where it was moving in slow motion. I just had to press start and boom, get that back. Wipe was missing after conclusion of a turnover replay. Gen 4 fixed issue where the VOIP window is blocked during the first kickoff in mud. So yeah, man, there's a lot of big updates that took place on this one. You dig? I'm actually finna jump on the game in a little second. So if you hadn't, definitely go check me out on Twitch. You dig? And I'm gonna roll out franchises for. I'm gonna try to roll out one for each squad. That's gonna be my new thing, man. I'm gonna try to condense it to about 2 hours, a whole franchise simulation. You dig? Where I go through with different teams and do my thing on that. So if you're interested, definitely drop a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you're rocking with me. And of course, until the next time, everybody be blessed.